Hi, in this video we are going to talk about subqueries. So subqueries or inner queries allow us to use multiple selects in the same SQL statement. It's usually after the where clause. So for example, first of all we would like to calculate, there's not much point in calculating the average of the customer ID, but we can do it. So for example, we calculate with the help of this avg function. So select the average of the customer IDs from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it is going to 91. We would like to calculate the average. It is going to return a number, this 46. And we would like to make another query. For example, we would like to select everything from the customers where the customer ID is greater than this average, than this 46. And we can combine, because in dynamic programming it can change this average. It is not a good programming practice to use this fixed number, because if we insert another row, it is going to store 92 rows in this database table, so the average is going to change. So that's why we can use the subquery here, and we can insert another select here, and we just have to calculate the average of the customer IDs, and we can do it without any problem, as we have discussed earlier. So we just have to calculate the average with the avg function of the customer ID. Of course, we have to specify that we would like to use the customers table. So if I run this algorithm, select, okay, it's not good, select, we just have to spell it correctly. If I run it, it is going to give us the same result. For example, I want to select everything that's less than the average, and it is going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 45, because the average is 46. So that's how we use subqueries, and this statement is going to be evaluated, and as we have seen earlier, it is going to return 46, and this 46 is going to be inserted here, and this is just another basic SQL statement, a very simple SQL statement that we have discussed in the previous videos. So that's how we use these subqueries, and sometimes it may prove to be very important. And I think it's very important to grasp the fundamental that why is it important. It's important because this 46 as the average, it is not a static variable in the sense that it may change whenever someone is going to insert a new customer in this table. Then the average is not going to be 46. Another solution would be that some person keep monitoring this table and keep updating it to, for example, 48, then 49, and so on. But the best solution is to automate it, in the sense that to use subqueries and just to select the average, use this avg function, and so on. So this is how to use subqueries, and this is why sometimes it proves to be very important. Thanks for watching.